Hi, I'm Barry Sandoval, surrounded by all your favorites from Duckburg, and these are our way of telling you that we're selling more from the Kirby Confer collection of Carl Barks items in this auction. That collection is one of the big highlights, but let's start out this overview by showing you the biggest single comic book in the auction. It's this first image right here, Detective Comics number 27. We've had a few nice copies of this lately, but what sets this one apart is it's consigned by the person who bought it off the newsstands in 1939, a fellow named Robert Irwin. Come out to the auction and you can say hi to him. Our top Silver Age book is this next image, and that's Daredevil number 1, CGC graded 9.6, which means it's tied for the highest grade that CGC has given out for that issue. And our top Bronze Age book is the next image here. This is a 9.8 copy of Green Lantern number 76, or I guess I should say it's the 9.8 copy, since only one has been certified in that grade so far. This is the first Bronze Age comic, according to a lot of people, and one of the hottest books around. Here's another comic I think you'll like. It's a super sharp Captain America Comics number 1. And to go along with that on this next image is a rare timely. This is the Captain America Annual. We've sold copies of this with missing pages for $5,000, and of course this is a complete copy. It's graded good, very good, 3.0. Speaking of rare comics, check out this next one. Here's a cult favorite, so to speak, Suspense Comics number 3. We all love that Alex Schomburg cover, and you don't get much more evil than a Ku Klux Klan Nazi, which is what we've got here. Speaking of things that creep me out, check out this next image. H.P. Lovecraft stories are some of the most disturbingly scary things you'll ever read, and we've got a whole collection of Arkham House books, including a lot of books by Lovecraft, and this is one of the most sought-after books from that line, The Outsider and others. Moving on to comic art, we've got more strip art than I can ever list here, but one of the most exceptional pieces is the very first Terry and the Pirate strip by Milton Caniff, introducing the characters. You'll see another highlight on this next image. It's a fantastic find of Charlton covers that nobody knew existed, and many of these have art by Steve Ditko, and there's also covers by Dick Giordano and others. On our next image, Robert Crumb art is always one of the most hotly contested parts of our auction. This is Motor City Comics number 1 from 1969. The amply proportioned lady in the front, that's Lenore Goldberg, of course, and don't forget Boingy Baxter. As you know, Crumb is PG-13 and up, adults only, so let's move on to some entertainment for all ages. This Dollar Saved My Life at Whitehorse by Carl Barks, which a lot of people will tell you was the best painting Carl Barks ever did, and of course it's one of the famous Money Bin paintings. Two other original art highlights that I don't want to forget. Check out Frank Miller's cover for Wolverine, the limited series number 3. We think this is really going to do well in the auction. And then look at our last image. It's Dave Gibbons' Watchmen, and not just any Watchmen page, but page 1 of issue 1. It's the first Watchmen page that we've ever had the privilege of offering, so we're very excited about that. Those were just a couple of highlights. We got more than 1,400 lots in all, so be sure to check out all of them at ha.com.